Good evening, friends. Welcome to another episode of Candid Meena. And today we'll be, showing you some facts, as to the amount of more and more fake news which is coming with regards to the film Pathan, and how much of money is being spent by SRK's PR machinery to buy off certain YouTubers, certain media agencies, certain mainstream media agencies. So I'll just welcome each and everyone today. So welcome Madhvi, welcome Pansy, hi Tom and Jerry, hi Sunita, hi Gloria, hi Mamta. So hi Sunita, hi Julie, hi Karthik. Good evening. Hope you had a nice weekend, guys. So, friends, coming with regards to the film Pathan. Now, apparently, there's a lot of people saying that the film Pathan was screened at the Rashtrapati Bhavan Culture Center, and this was tweeted by this gentleman called as S.M. Khan, right? So this was tweeted. You can see the date was January 28th of 2023 at 5 p.m. So this was a particular tweet which he tweeted, which says that Pathan was screened at the Rashtrapati Bhavan Cultural Center, right? So this is what many people are having doubts as to if it was really screened at the Rashtrapati Bhavan Cultural Center, right? Now I'll just show you the next. This is the official website of Rashtrapati Bhavan. It is Rashtrapati sachivalaya.gov.in, right? And now, if you go here, right, towards the bottom, you can see visit to Rashtrapati Bhavan for general public would remain closed from 25th to 29th January 2023 due to upcoming Republic Day parade and beating the retreat ceremony 2023. So it is clearly stated in the website itself, visit to Rashtrapati Bhavan for general public would remain closed from 25th to 29th January 2023. And you can see that this guy has tweeted on Jan 28, 2023 that it was screened at Rashtrapati Bhavan. So how is this possible, right? When it clearly states that it was closed. So isn't this part of the fake news, right? So I do hope that it has clarified a lot of people's doubts, right? Hi, Chandrika. Hi, Gangotri. Good evening, Maya. Patan Odisha में भी नहीं चल रहा. Yes, Gangotri. So I have this one question from Sunita ji. Saying that she's confused as to whether it's a hit or a flop. So this is the comment from Sunita ji saying in every side they're saying it's a blockbuster, but the comments down majorly say that it was not even average. Then how can this be a hit? At least I don't understand, because Sunita SRK has a lot of money. He is one of the richest film stars in Asia, so he can afford putting crores and crores of money in PR activity, paying each and every mainstream media agency, paying a lot of these YouTubers, right? So for making the fake news like the film has done 500 crores in 5 days. How is that even possible that you can make 500 crores in 5 days, right? And many people are many mainstream media is always has also said that it has beaten Avatar 2 in box office collection worldwide. So the amount of fake news which is being generated by certain mainstream media is, it is absolutely shocking. ये सब मीडिया का खेल है. 100 crores fake news. Yes, Gangotri, absolutely. Thanks for giving the truth to us. You are one of those people who shows truth. Yes, Blue City, and it's very important for you guys to share this video to as many people as possible who are having doubts as to whether this film has become a hit or a flop, right? Because all the mainstream, if anyone turns on their Dish TV, or if anyone turns on their Tata Sky, channels, they'll be given this fake news, right, by mainstream media channels, and they will believe that Pathan has made 500 crores in 5 days, right? Because everyone has been paid off. They're doing live cast of Success Party. How shameful! Yes, Savitri. They also, many of the mainstream media channels like India Today. You have Times Now, Economic Times. They are. If you There was a press conference for Patan today, and after a very long time, Shah Rukh Khan, came in front of media after a very long break because he was avoiding media for a very, very long time after the failure of his film Zero, as all of you know. That flopped big time, and also because of the negative coverage which was covered thanks to the Aryan Khan case, right? That's the reason why he has been avoiding media interaction for a very, very long time. And today there was a press conference, with the stars of Patan, with director Siddharth Anand. And if you look at the press conference, guys, today, you can see that the media has been asking very, very, friendly questions the people, to the people of the film actors. They didn't ask any, tough questions, right? And also, if you notice that, they were chanting SRK's name. So it looked more like a fan club than a media gathering, right? Because why would media chant the names of SRK? Give whistles during that press conference. It didn't look like a press conference to me. The promotion of Patan is connected with the information warfare, and looking at the date of its release, coinciding with our Republic Day, be aware of all news surrounding. Yes, Karthik. Mainstream media has been totally bribed. Yes, no wonder SRK thanked the media for making the film a success. So you can see that Mira has summed it up very nicely. Is that SRK thanked the media? So which media are we talking about? So SRK thanked the mainstream media and all the media, which has, probably been paid off by the machinery, right? The PR machinery. They are low life and selfish. Yes, after Brahmaputra and Brahmastra and Lal Singh Chadda flops, this time PR went on full blast mode, stooping to fake news, media review purchase, shows utter desperation, a last ditch effort. Yes. And friends, did you see that the likes of KRK? Now, KRK has taken a complete U turn, and now he is strongly supporting SRK. He is saying that Pathan, is one of the greatest hits of all time in Bollywood, right? It has broken all kinds of records. So he has taken a very big U-turn. So he's one of the big YouTubers who has taken a U-turn because he was back to back, giving all sorts of negative reviews for each and every Bollywood film which has been releasing, over the past few years. Now the sudden U-turn. So it looks like the PR machinery has deep pockets, right? Pathan has been released, yeah, on 26th January to spread anti-India propaganda by the cabal. It's a new toolkit, and I'm sure the anti-Indian forces are behind it, says Karthik. Sir, I think today only Pathan movie will decline. What's the collection today? See, don't believe the mainstream media, Blue City. They say that it has made 500 crores in 5 days. But the question you have to ask is, uh, what, I mean, is it like sort of the real news, right? Now, I'll show you some more facts, friends. So this is the share value of PVR Limited, right? Of the theaters. You have heard of the PVR theaters in India. Now, over a time period of 6 months, you can see the share value of PVR, right? Now, this was posted. This I took from 30th January, right? And which is today. And you can see over the past 5 days, it has not increased because, I mean, obviously, if Pathan has made over 500 crores, the share value of PVR should have increased, right? but it is still the same. Now I'll show you Enox. Enox Leisure, the share value of Enox is over a period of 6 months, right? That has also not increased. Why? I mean, Pathan was a huge hit according to mainstream media, but still the share value of these major two theater people have not increased, right? Maybe KRK is being paid to speak. Yes, possibility. Otherwise, why would he take a U-turn? KRK can any turns provided. Yes, Vinny. Expect more such information warfare. Yes. PR money is being dumped in desperate times, desperate measures. Yes. You think Hakla has that much money to spend on just one film? All the money is coming from the cabal. Yes. So it's a form of money laundering, Karthik ji. I have unsubscribed from KRK Uturner's channel just after seeing half of his review on Pathan. Yes, Manjushri. So you can see how these people suddenly take U-turn for a handful of dollars, right, Manjushri? You also remember that he supported Aryan Khan in one video saying that he should be given some sort of compensation for being jailed for so many days for the NCB case, right? So you can see there's one more tweet saying, yeah, the storm is so powerful that it vanishes the people from the theater. So you can see, the full theater is nearly empty. And then this is another one of the funny tweets. It says, wow, with 3.2 trillion earnings at the global box office, Pathan beats the UK's GDP. Next target is India. So these are all the kinds of hilarious tweets, which people are posting on Twitter. I remember not getting tickets for movies like Bahubali, Avengers, Endgame on weekends. I booked 3 to 4 days back and still got front row for Bahubali 2. Pathan is being said to be bigger hit than those movies, yet almost all seats are available. How? Question mark. Seriously. So he has shown the screenshot of all those blue seats, and those blue seats are available seats, and the gray ones are the ones which are occupied. So you can see most of the theater is empty, right? Now you can see Pathan 4 p.m. show in Inox, Chennai on 26th of Jan, issued in public interest to those who are claiming it's the biggest blockbuster. You can see, it's nearly empty. I mean, what more proof do you want? $550 million is 5,000 crores for this flop movie. Next level lie. Till now, worldwide, it is 450 crores, out of which 400 crores has been paid by SRK only. His stardom is over 10 years back, says this person called as Hari Shetty. So these are a handful of tweets which I picked out from Twitter, and it more or less reflects what is lying beneath all these lies, right? Pathan is a temporary flavor of the month trend. The overall boycott effects will continue to impact Bollywood. It will sink by its own weight, yes, Sonal. And this is, what they're trying to do is Bollywood is trying to, pump in as much as money, for buying certain, media outlets, for buying certain YouTube channels, and trying to project, that boycott Bollywood movement is no longer a success. So this is the way they are going to, fight the hashtag boycott Bollywood gang, by saying each and every film of these Khans is a huge success, right? Where was the so-called Bollywood entertainers when our SSR was brutally murdered? No one asked for justice. Yes, Tuhina, nor gave condolences to the family. Justice for SSR, yes, Tuhina. Even every Tom, Dick, and Harry has been paid well enough to talk about the film. Even South Indian media is also not left behind. Literally every Kannada channel is talking about this. So you can imagine the kind of money power which is being spent on PR machinery for Pathan, Karthik, because The whole of Bollywood is backing Shah Rukh Khan, right? And why is the whole Bollywood industry backing him as one? Because they know Bollywood, for the past few years after SSR's death, you know, is on the downfall and it is nearly out, and they are somehow trying to, bring it back alive, right? So they're spending all the money on, reviving that lost image. Pathan is definitely not a hit or super hit or blockbuster. It's a flop as its budget, including PR, is 400 crores. Even if we go by the figures, it has done only an average business. Yes, Chitra, out of this 400 crores, how much percentage do you think has been spent on PR activity for Pathan? Right? You should be thinking about this, right? Because all these media outlets will be asking for many crores for giving positive coverage. KRK was allegedly paid once by Kajal's secretary. It was lakhs of rupees, says Sona. So many officials supporting this filth of film, yet this should not discourage our movement. This should encourage, push, and motivate us to fight harder. Yes, Selva, and this is the takeaway of this particular broadcast is that people should not get discouraged by the kind of news which is coming out of your television set, out of mainstream news channels, right? So mainstream news channels are saying that Pathan is one of the most successful films of all time in Bollywood. So these are the kind of news which you'll be hearing in all the mainstream media outlets, right? So it is obvious that the PR machinery has paid a lot of these media outlets. It's definitely a flop by any metrics. They can state any figures. We don't care. The review is so bad. Yes, Chitra. Book My Show app is manipulated, says Madhvi. Why is boycott hashtags not reflecting on Twitter? Because the kind of money that these PR agencies have, right? So they can pay off Twitter, sort of. So how it works is, friends, is that now PR is public relations, right? So what is PR? That is PR, right? So each and every actor or personality will invest in a certain amount of money for PR activity. Now, since SRK is one of the richest actors in Asia, he has huge budget for spending on PR activity, which is public relations, right? For sort of keeping his image very good in media. So now he can spend any amount of money in buying likes, in buying tweets, in buying the fake followers which he has in the fan clubs, in the social media fan clubs in Twitter. Which when you criticize any of his activity, you will notice that many of his fans come with anonymous handles. They won't have a profile picture, they won't have a proper name in that particular Twitter account, and they'll start attacking you, verbally abusing you. So these are the kind of and there are certain companies which hire many people to do this, and that's how they sort of make it trend on Twitter, because they'll have, say, thousands of users, right? Tweeting on a particular trend, while you have normal people like us, right? So because many of our people, they're busy in day-to-day activities, they won't have time for dedicated for tweeting on this, and maybe that won't be on the trending list, because we have our responsibilities in daily life, unlike these people. Namaste, Seema ji. Fake TRP, boycott all Gutterwood films. Yes. If they praise the film, they are praising Pakistani ISI and are against Indian Raw. So they are anti-nationalist, according to me. Yes, you're right, Chetan. I mean, would you imagine, right? In Pakistan, you have Pakistani actors, acting as raw agents and being portrayed as a hero in Pakistan, and the Pakistan government, supporting that. Do you see that happening? No. Namaste, Vidyaji. Ujjwal Trivedi is also praising Pathan, says Neelam. Yes, I saw that, Neelamji. So SRK spending his fortune to prevent Nanga from public eyes rather would literally become Nanga for fame. He may say crossed Avatar worldwide coverage on this rubbish film. It's hilarious, when all these funny articles says that it crosses the Avatar 2 collection worldwide. So how long can they continue to purchase its own tickets and project these movies as a hit? They will continue to do this activity, Arijit, because the it's another way of laundering, right? Money, right? So the ED will have to look into all these activities. I feel. We can't force our thoughts, but let's boycott, says, yes, Savitri. You have, so the important key point is that people should not get demotivated by this, all the kind of news which is being coming out of the mainstream media outlets saying that Patan has done 500 crores in 5 days. You should not get discouraged. You should keep focused. The whole movement should keep focused. We will prevail. Sanatna will prevail. Yes, boycott Bollywood. Divine justice for SSR, Disha, Basra, justice for Jia Khan. Long live. Yes, Sonal. So this is the way it should be. Pathan is a vehicle to show the world that the Khans rule the film industry. Even if the films flop miserably, they won't bother. What matters is we believe what they say and give up boycott. Yes, and this should not happen. We should not give up on boycott Bollywood and believe what each and everyone has to say. In a good way, SRK has to take too much effort and spend a lot of money to prove his point or massage his ego. So it is not come easy to him as well. Let him spend money lost in some way. Yes, Seema. And you can see that, just imagine, friends. I mean, why do you think, Pathan is just a normal Bollywood film, isn't it? Now, why does mainstream media have to publish an article on Pathan every day regarding its box office performance? At the end of the day, it's just a Bollywood film, right? You have to ask your question. I mean, just think about it. There are so many films, being released in North and South India. Why only this film is getting publicity? So I mean, no media will do anything for free, right? And that too, good publicity or positive publicity. Obviously, they would have taken money. Jacqueline got bail from Patiala court, and she is allowed to go to Dubai. Yes, RP. So we'll have to wait and see, how certain people in BJP is also sort of telling that people should not boycott Bollywood or say negative things about Bollywood films, right? Inox and PVR are going to merge. Hence, their share prices are going down. Patan will not make any difference to their value. Patan has failure written all over. Yes, Chitra, what more proof that the share value of Inox and PVR have not gone up, right? Despite the success, the so-called success of Patan. Pathan has given a chance to tell people that people are boycotting Bollywood films are right as they show such kind of anti-India propaganda. Yes, Chetan. What is ironic is everyone is silent on such a stupid film. Here, Pakistan is tumbling with food riots and India is soaring. And we have an ISI agent saving India. Ridiculous. Yes, Vidya. So, this is what, I mean, still Pakistan is, suffering. The economy of Pakistan is suffering, and Pakistan is on the verge of collapse. As you know, the people are complaining. There's high inflation. The currency has, it has gone down, right? And you can see the whole country can split any day, right? And then still you have, these stupid Bollywooders really catering to the whims and fancies of Pakistan even now. There are certain struggling stars whose vlogs are often seen on YouTube praising SRK and Deepika and Pathan movie. Later on, very good news that they are paid PRs and paid in lakhs just for tweets. So you can see they are paid in lakhs even for small people. That's the reason why a lot of these people are bringing out fake news about Pathan. The Delhi-born actor shared his reaction to a fan asked him, "पठान ये records देखने के बाद आपको कैसा लग रहा है?" Shahrukh Khan replied, "हाँ हाँ लगता है अब गाँव वापस चला जाऊं." So which translates to, I mean, this is for people who don't understand Hindi. What he's saying is that a fan asked SRK or Shahrukh Khan regarding what SRK thought on seeing the records of Pathan, the box office records. And SRK replied, it seems that he wants to go back to his village. So this is hilarious. So indirectly, he's admitting defeat and saying that does he mean to say that he wants to go back to villages and settle for good? Can you imagine how much they lie? Yes, so much PR because Lakshmi, you can see the effect of hashtag boycott Bollywood movement. That the whole cabal has to spend, more than what they spend on actual making of the film. They have to spend on the PR activity, right? Who are watching Pathan is a Deshtrohi. Yes, Giri. So, Giri, don't forget the fact that there's still a sizable amount of Indian population who are unaware of the cons and of the dirty activities of Bollywood, and they still, like SRK. So there is still a sizable amount of population which are unaware of all these activities of Bollywood. So it is the responsibility of each and every person who is aware to spread knowledge to these neutral people, I would call them, who are not aware of all the wrongdoings in Bollywood. They're just putting a brave front and showing their money and muscle power. It won't work. Yes, Chitra. Sonal says they're flooding their false PR tweets against boycott tweets. Yes, Sonal, this is what's happening. Now, another very interesting thing is that Tony Eshai, right, who was said to have ISI connections, right? He's living in Pakistan. He's a Pakistani businessman, and you have seen photos of him, with SRK. And he is tweeted, "Congratulations to IM SRK for a huge success at the box office for Bollywood film Pathan. Proven once again, Khan is the king of Bollywood." So you can see who's congratulating SRK, right? It is none other than Tony Eshai, who is said to have ISI connections, right? So now you can connect the dots, right? Can ED look to the collection? Yes. Unaware of Indian laws? Yes, Giri. We should continue the boycott Bollywood, which and when in the next movie releasing. So I believe Salman Khan's film Kisi Ki by Kisi Ki Jaan is releasing this sometime this year, and they are saying that SRK will also play a small cameo role in that particular film, returning the favor, right? So I really think that it's time for SRK to retire in a nice manner rather getting ousted by the public in a pathetic manner. Let him go and do some farming for the future. Very disgusting people says Biju. I mean, as long as the cabal wants him to act in certain films, make money out of it in some hook way or the other, right? There'll still be films coming out. People are thinking it's SRK who's putting money to buy tickets. It's not true. There are many, like whole of Bollywood, many political parties, yes, are behind it too, along with SRK and YRF. Otherwise, why is there so much of immunity for these kinds of cons, right, in our country, right? It surely won't work. It's a mere stop in a teacup. Python is a flop. Pathan is a flop. Okay. Even the die-hard fans of SRK have said on YouTube it's a real bad movie. So, what more proof do you need that it's all fake news which is being circulated by the mainstream media outlets? Is this not fraud? How can they do such things and no one does anything to stop it? Like many people said, there are a lot of powerful politicians in power, certain business families. So it's a huge nexus. So that's why nothing is being done, unfortunately, at the moment. The number of 5,500 theaters in India to seats to collection not tally shows Lulu shop early morning sale picture as Pathan crowd says Giri. Yes, it seems SRK has taken it as a war against us. We are not gang. We are normal people fighting for the right cause. It's not only SRK, Neelam. It's a whole system, right? So it's the system of politicians, ISI. It's the what do you say? Um, Certain business people, right? So we have a huge nexus which is supporting behind certain superstars. Hi, Chandan. 100 crore फिल्म बनाने में लगाए गए भी और 150 crores tickets buy करने में says yes, all these the so-called 500 crores may be bought, right, by the same system. Films are a country's soft power, then why the government is allowing anti-Hindu and anti-India films? Why Anurag Thakur is praising Bollywood? Yeah, these are very valid questions, Munmun. Why is the likes of this Anurag Thakur telling that people should not speak negative about the Indian film industry? These are very valid questions, and I do feel that if there was another Hindu majority political party in India, apart from the BJP, BJP would have had a very tough run in the next 2024 elections. But the sad thing is the only opposition to BJP at the moment is Congress, right? And it is Rahul Gandhi. So anyone can win against Rahul Gandhi, right? Guys, continue the boycott till we destroy Bollywood. Not stopping at all. Don't leave any film. Yes, Karthik. Hakla pumped another 50 crores to KRK to change his mind. Adds up to the collection, says Giri. Yes, because you know that KRK is a very big YouTuber in the terms that he has a lot of viewership and people do follow his videos. And that's the reason why SRK, maybe, or Hakla pumped. There's a chance that he, paid something to the likes of KRK to change his stance. Censor board head Prasun Joshi too has bought into the need for Bollywood to survive. We thought he had a greater intellect, but he has demonstrated that he knows no better. Yes. So we see that certain ministers in the BJP government, they sort of taking the side of Bollywood, and which is unfortunate. And the public should question all these people in power as to why they're taking sides with all these Bollywood people, right? Chitra says SRK has betrayed his fans, producers, country, and the very industry which gave him fame and made him rich. No one can stop SRK. No, I disagree that no one can stop SRK. I mean, if people continue with the boycott Bollywood movement and believe in themselves, right, and not believing in what the mainstream media is projecting, then no matter which actor he is, he'll be stopped. right? There's no one as powerful as the public. And the biggest proof for that is Sunil Shetty, begging Yogi for stopping the boycott Bollywood movement. Otherwise, why would he beg in front of Yogi ji, right? If the public is not that powerful, Chitra. Anurag Thakur's statement against boycott will be the Waterloo. I see him being demoted soon to Karyakarta position in BJP. Once his work is extracted by Modi ji, he will anyway lose in 2024. We'll have to wait and see regarding this how it pans out, Karthik, because nothing is predictable at the moment for me. I cannot seem to read anyone at this point of time. Government hasn't made a cyber law for movies itself because of money laundering. Yes, we don't know where this money is coming from. Yes, exactly, Blue City. Namaskaram, Ashok ji. PS1 was a hit. PS2 is in April. Okay, you're talking Puneet Selvam, is it, Chetan? SRK is corrupt to the core. He compliments himself when no genuine folks who ever would. The greater the PR exercise, the greater the ego, says Sonal. Yes. Boycott Bollywood koi gang nahi hai. It starts from the death of SSR. Yes, undoubtedly, Mamta. Truth can never be hidden. What is happening in Pakistan is the truth, and all the world is watching it. Even if they show ISI as the greatest organization in the world, it's of no avail. Yes, Karthik. In a way, it is karma showing its power. He is forced to spend his ill-gotten wealth. Yes, let him keep spending. Yes, Chitra. Why is the government nowadays endorsing and promoting Urdu, like giving statements like it's so soft power and they represent Indian culture? Yes, Santosh, because the whole system has to be cleansed from the grassroots level, right? The whole cabal, as you call it. What is the cabal of the film industry? It is very powerful politicians in power, irrespective of which party they are from. Then you have, certain key businessmen in India who are also on their side. Then you have, foreign organizations also in picture, right? So it's a huge, very powerful, nexus with certain powerful media houses, even certain powerful lawyers. So it's a huge system we are talking about, Santosh. So it's only with the unity of the public, which we are now seeing, that things are changing, but it is changing, and government is listening to it, but we have to be patient. It's a very, very long fight. SRK has a house in every corner of the world. He can settle anywhere. Yes, Vinny. So, friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit the like button, share it with each and every one. Remember, Arjun Kapoor said they have to take action against people who don't watch Bollywood films. He actually meant that they'll try to buy all of the YouTubers, film critics, and the result is here. Yes, so you can see how their action is the kind of strategy which is being put into place by Bollywood to counter the hashtag boycott Bollywood movement. These Doklas by Johnson need to be put in a close trial at a high speed spin and spun too high and a dry of their anti-Indian stance, nasty temperaments and huge egos. This is what's being done thanks to the hashtag boycott Bollywood movement and thanks to the power of all the SSRians in the world, Sonal. Now, guess who is supporting SRK? It is none other than Kangana Ranaut, and she said that she commented on Pathan's success and said that Pathan is doing very well. I feel films like this should do well, and we are all trying to do what we can to bring Hindi cinema back to glory. Now, in another tweet, she tweeted that the film was propaganda. If film industry doesn't want to bear the brunt of political propaganda, then they should condemn such propaganda using their films. And also, she said, I do believe Indian Muslims are patriotic and very different from Afghan Pathans. The crux is India will never be Afghanistan. We all know what is happening in Afghanistan. It is beyond hell there. So, app name for the movie Pathan, according to its storyline, is the Indian Pathan. So she says that every our enemy nation Pakistan and ISIS in good light. So this is what she claimed that the director Siddharth Anand's film shows our enemy nation Pakistan and ISIS in good light. She later corrected ISIS to ISI. She continued, "It is in the spirit of India beyond hate and judgments that makes it Mahan. It is the love of India that has triumphed hate and petty politics of enemies." So apparently, she keeps, switching sides, right? Like one day she will catch the side of, the public. The other day she will catch the side of Bollywood, right? The kind of, she always keeps switching sides every now and then. Nowadays, people eagerly wait for KRK review and not Urdu films, but now I think people will stop watching his reviews, right? Since it seems that he has taken a complete U-turn, Santosh. Not seems, it looks like. Even details of the luxurious cars are mentioned, mostly Mercedes and Range Rovers. Yes, the amount of VFX used for Salman Khan and Kisi Ki by Kisi Kya Jaan is greater than Avatar 2, says Shreyas. Raw has warned Bollywood superstars to stay away from Pak agents like Ashai. Now that Ashai has congratulated SRK, Modi ji should make sure SRK is questioned for his connection. Yes. SRK should understand that we people made him a star, watching and paying the tickets, the DVD in his book, and so forth. He is absolutely nobody without public. Yes. Sir, did you see Nitin Shukla sir video about Pathan? No, I haven't seen Joshi. Kangana is a real culprit herself. We are all money hungry people. Yes, Leela. I mean, you remember that at the time of SSR's murder, that she supported the SSRians, right? And then she took a U-turn. And then she supported the likes of Ekta Kapoor for, giving her a big role in that reality show Lockup, right? Hakla's team knew what they're doing, even if it is bad. What Kangana is doing will not get her anything. Yes. Now, guess who is, supporting SRK for his so-called success in Pathan? And it is none other than Karan Johar. And Karan Johar has sort of, congratulated, his best friend SRK on the so-called success of Pathan. And this is what, he said that nothing matters more than a great film. The mega success proves that excessive promotions, fear of trolling, boycott threats, just about all the myths that we as industry propagate or believe in is redundant when a film like Pathan kills all of it. So this is what he has written on Instagram, which is Karan Johar. This is what he is saying, that the mega blockbuster success proves that excessive promotions. So he has admitted that excessive promotions and fear of trolling, boycott trends, all those are myths according to Karan Johar, right? So we can check out his Instagram that he has mentioned all these things. So all these things, reaffirm the fact that, they are scared of the whole boycott Bollywood gang, right? Fauda TV series is the best that represents Israel louder, as we could relate to the actors and stories are raw and reality. Okay. Hi, Anup. The ego of SRK dethroned him soon. Instead of making him a success, he is investing on his own for his own success. No shame. They have lost their own dignity. Yes, SSR prevails. Yes, Biju. Pray and pray hard. Boycotting Bollywood. Justice will be served. God is fair. It may take time, but never unjust. So this is the very good comment by Rashmi is that God is fair, but it will take time. So people have to be patient, and it's a very long fight because it is the whole system which the public are sort of fighting against, right? And they have the power of money, they have the power of political influence, they have the power of keeping the best lawyers, they have the power of buying the most powerful media with the most powerful reach, right? So you have your I mean
But they don't have public.
but they don't have the public support, right, which is the most important. So Anurag is with BJP only because of his father, who is the ex-chief minister of Himachal Pradesh. Politicians will be the same everywhere. We need to ignore him. So, like in, I think in SRK said in a particular film that don't underestimate the power of a common man. And that's what SRK should be afraid of, his own dialogue. Next year, we expect the best actor Hakla, best actress for Chipika, and supporting actor John Anurag Thakur will ensure that. Hakla paid someone 1 C to troll. It's hilarious, Giri. पैसा मेरे परमेश्वर और मैं पैसों का गुलाम is what SRK, Joe Ekta Kapoor, Aditya Chopra, Salman Khan, Amir Khan, Akshay Kumar believe and work for. Yes, so Akshay Kumar will be thinking right now, I should have spent so much of money on PR machinery, like the way SRK did. Then I would also get articles from mainstream media saying, whatever his films were, that is, that has made 300 crores in 2-3 days, right? So Akshay Kumar will be, for his next film, I think he'll be using this strategy, of buying certain mainstream media outlets, buying certain YouTubers, right? Kangana in Coffee with Karan called him a torchbearer of nepotism. Now she's praised SRK. Can anyone remember her statement of when Aryan Khan was behind bars? Yes, Vinny. So you can see how she has completely U-turned. Kangana opportunities, yes. First, the ecosystem of Bollywood is being dissolved slowly, but surely. Then the so-called big names come tumbling down. Then the connected political names also get clean bowl. So, yes, Sonal, but this will take some time, right? It is not over the night. So people will have to keep up with the boycott Bollywood movement. They'll have to sustain it for as long as possible, right? Indian cinema is not Urdu. Enjoy original content in other Indian languages. There's so many good, films coming out from the South India. Like you're seeing Kantara, then you're seeing, Uni Mukundan's film about Ayyappa, Lord Ayyappa. So there are a handful of good films coming out from South India, and also you can see films from other countries as well. SSR, my bro, will get justice against this evil and widespread mafia. His pure soul will destroy Bollywood very soon, will be demolished by the ego. Yes, Biju, very well said. Farzana, yes. I mean, if you rewind to the beginning of my podcast, I've shown you certain facts, and you can see that it's a huge lie which the mainstream media is peddling. Kejur, the partner of Aklas, just like Daxika told about Joker saying, yes, they're all one gang, right? Hi, welcome, Suparna, Har Har Mahadev. I have immense respect for Modi ji, but let us not allow any party to derail our boycott movement. Yes, I mean, be it any political party, whether it is BJP, whether it is Congress, right? I mean, no political party should support Bollywood at the end of the day. It is the biggest blockbuster in the history of Indian films, as said by some. Please watch the Sanskrit film by Dushyant Sridhar. Yes, Sheila. Probably Modi ji made that statement to make us agitated and emboldened to make boycott even more aggressive, says Karthik. So, with this last comment, friends, we'll end the podcast for today and we'll see you again tomorrow at 8 p.m. sharp. So, friends, if you like our videos, make sure to hit the like button and share it with as many people as possible. Until then, have a good evening. Until then, Jai Hind.